just playing around with the position in order to think about how do you get that abdominal work to happen here. And so here's what I want you to do. You're going to bring this leg up, get as best as you can to vertical, and then keep it there. Really stiffen it, and then try to lift your body up to meet that leg. Lift with all your might and reach through the arms and clear that heel. And belly power, any bit, and keep this one vertical and reaching. Yeah, so look at all the limbs are active, and then you're curling to the best of your ability. And then come down and catch your big toe. Okay, so what she just did, that's the feeling that I want you to try to get. But now your right fingers are pulling on the toe, and your leg is actually resisting slightly. Okay, here we go. Now, keep that resistance. So keep your right leg very strong. Clear the left heel. Put your left hand over the top, straight arm onto your left thigh, and up. Try to lift your body up, and yes. So the right leg is lengthening, and you're pulling and resisting with the right leg and curling. Keep the left arm straight. And weight the left thigh any bit. Okay, and then come down, chin down, head down, straighten the arm, and release. So it's very surprising, actually. It's like, whoa, you can really work the abdomen. It's easy to overlook kind of extracting things out of the positions. A lot of times it's because we get ahead in the steps. You go too fast towards the conclusion. And so even though you want to go through the setup steps swiftly, you want to make sure you really catch each one. And so this is one. Just this samastitihi informs the whole way that you're going to work in this posture. You start with the samastitihi and define the length of the skeletal lines through the limbs, through the spinal column, and then take the left leg up, and you're working to get it to this position, then catch your big toe. Okay, and so this is the position that you're the end point of the setup position before you come up and fold. So you really define this, especially if you're wanting to work your hamstrings. Okay, and defining it means reaching through the right leg. You're keeping both arms straight and lifting up through the left leg. Okay, and from there, you lift your body up to meet your leg. And pull down, and then start to resist with the left leg and try to pull the body even higher off the ground. Keep the right arm straight and work. So you're trying to lift up this way. Oh, and look at, okay? It's not easy to do. All right, so then the vinyasa position is inhale, head down. Okay, and there you establish it again, just like you did before you came up. All right, and then from there, it's a move. It's an exhalation and swing the leg to the side. And you're working the same principles. So you're grounding the right leg, extending that leg, reaching through the left leg actively with that's left arm straight, and you're pulling on the big toe with the two fingers and reaching away. So you've got a real dynamic between your arm and leg. Okay, and then again you return to this position with an inhalation. So do that again. So it's an actual swing up to vertical and stop and reestablish. So this is a repeated theme in the Supta Padangusthasana. So you extend the limbs, use the ground beneath you to get the whole axis down the chain of the body. And then up you come. Lift the head, lift the body as high as possible. And in order to do that, you've got to resist with this left leg. You've got to start to pull that leg away from the ground to help you get higher and work the abdomen. Okay, then head down, chin down, straighten the limbs and establish this position. So that's 4 times you visit this position, and you want to enjoy it each time. And so that's a different feeling than thinking that all the action happens here. Okay, so you're really defining those moments around that, what we call the state of the asana, where you're staying and breathing for 5 breaths. And then release. and feel that samasthiti shape. But for some students, see, this is interesting. Take the leg up again. Is that it will also be a hamstring stretch. Okay, so some won't be able to get this even vertical with a straight leg. And so if that's your case, you want to work at it in just this position as a hamstring work. Okay, so catch your toe. And remember, this is the position before you fold. So take your hand over the top and really extend the limbs and keep a good grip on your toe and get that amazing hamstring work. And then you can start to pull this down towards you without bending it. Okay, so it's really a combination. And then come up and continue to do the abdominal work